Hi, this is Dream Al-Franji, the co-founder and managing partner of Habaybna.net from Amman in Jordan. So to start with, the word Habaybna in Arabic means our loved ones, and we believe children with all abilities are our loved ones. My story with Habaybna started 10 years ago when I knew that my both sons are having a developmental disability. When the news hit us, my husband and I felt shocked and lost. We didn't know from where to start or what we should do. We wish we could find a reliable resource in Arabic that would help us and guide us deal with this unexpected situation. It took us 3 years until we got our sons into the specialized programs that they needed. And after being in this journey for the last 10 years with our own sons, we realized that being a parent of a child with intellectual or developmental disability requires a lifelong adjustment that needs continuous learning, guidance, and support. And after meeting so many other parents like us, we found that we are one couple out of millions of other parents in the region who are seeking ways to improve the skills of their loved ones so they can have a meaningful life when they grow up. That's why we launched Habaybna.net in December 2017 as a digital platform specialized in intellectual and developmental disabilities in Arabic to educate parents and caregivers and connect them with specialists in rehabilitation and special education. So with Habaybna, we do three main things. We produce specialized content in Arabic. We have a system for calls service and a directory. So part of our content, we have a video library that includes more than 800 videos by specialists and parents who are sharing general information and tips how to deal with certain situations. In our directory, we're listing service providers, tools, and resources that would help parents improve the skills of their loved ones. And with our online courses, parents can learn how they can teach certain and specific skills to their children. With our call system, parents can easily and with few clicks call a specialist. So our solution is basically a double-sided and interactive platform with calls and e-learning system. So how does our calls system work? From the parent side, the parent needs to build a profile for him and his child. Easily can upload medical reports, then choose a specialist and book a time, share their question and concerns with the specialist before the call and connect with the specialist and get notifications once the call is scheduled by the specialist. On the specialist side, the specialist needs to build a profile with his qualifications, and once approved and verified by Habaybna, then he gets access to a calendar where he can show his availability. Then he gets notifications with the requested calls, and he can check the information and the problem of the child before the call so he can decide if he can help or not in this case. Once the call is approved by the specialist, the system can call both parties on the scheduled time. And after the call, the specialist can share any recommendations with the parents. With our e-learning system, we simply provide online courses that are on-demand, specialized, made by specialists to teach parents how they can teach skills for their children in a very easy way, yet constructive. So around the world, there are 250 million people living with intellectual or developmental disability. At least 30 million of them are living in the MENA region. And through our work for the last 3 years, we found that our users are not only parents, but could be caregivers who might be family members, junior specialists, or those who are working in the educational or healthcare systems. What about our competition? So we have three main competitors: centers or specialists who provide online services or Arabic content through their own websites or pages on social media; digital platforms who are mainly medical or parenting and who have sections on developmental or intellectual disabilities; and parents who have children with intellectual or developmental disability and have their own pages or websites. But how are we different? So we are specialized, yet we provide a variety of resources with a bigger network in our field. We have technology that saves time, cost, and effort. We have cost effectiveness in operations. So providing more calls or more online courses does not require increase in our operations. We solved the payments issue with our payment gateway. Parents belong to a community that provides continuous support wherever they are, whenever they need. As for our marketing strategy, we are focused on three main pillars. We do mass marketing to build the awareness around what we're doing. For example, we have a weekly segment called Habaybna, part of the morning show in one of the TVs here in Jordan. And each week, we host a specialist or a parent to talk about certain topic related to intellectual disability. We've been doing this for 1 year so far. And we're focused on digital marketing to reach those who are searching for our own content and what we provide. We believe in the power of and the impact of partnerships in maximizing our impact and collaborating with different entities, whether from private sector or even governmental entities. Our traction since we've launched has been that we had more than 300,000 visits to our website from not only users in Jordan, but also from the region. We have almost 1 million views on our videos from users in the region, and we provided more than 700 calls for parents only in Jordan. We have almost 3,000 registered users from the Jordan, the region, and beyond. How did COVID affect our work? Actually, COVID came to confirm the importance of our work. And during COVID, we've been collaborating with different entities from the governmental sector, private sector, and NGOs to provide calls and content for free for parents to help them deal with this challenging and unexpected situation. So our plans is to launch the new technology and the new website of Habaybna by end of this year, with automated call system available for users in Jordan, and to produce 5 online courses. While next year, we are aiming to improve our system to provide the calls for users out of Jordan and to enrich our online courses, produce more online courses based on data analysis and SEO. And once our technology is improved and ready, then we're aiming to have specialists and centers can subscribe to use our own system for their own purposes. In our growth strategy, we're focused to access new markets by selling calls and online courses in countries other than Jordan. We also want to produce specialized and more online courses to focus on digital marketing, to take care of our community and to connect with them more and understand our users and their behavior so we can improve accordingly. Our revenue for the last 3 years has been from grants, sponsorships, investment, and lately from services. We're so concerned about our sustainability, and that's why we are working now to move from free based on grants and donations to subscription model with earned income. Our revenue streams are the fees from the calls and the online courses. So in our best case scenario and financial projections for the coming 3 years would look like this. If we are focused on sales for the calls and the online courses. We are seeking $100,000 for 7% equity to finance 1 year and to reach at least 200,000 registered users, from which we're expecting 10% to convert to paying users. Projected revenue from these 10% users would be $500,000. So the amount would be invested in technology development and operations, in digital marketing, and producing more online courses. We're always concerned about those who cannot afford it. And no parent should miss a chance and knowing how to improve the life of his loved one because of his financial abilities or financial limitations. So that's why we built a system of support in which, out of selling a number of calls, we will provide free calls for parents who cannot afford it. And out of selling a certain number of online courses, will be giving free online courses within our scholarships program. And we're aiming through the coming years to empower 1 million parents and their children. We couldn't reach so far without an amazing team backed by a wonderful advisory board and super amazing business advisors and business mentors. We're so thankful and grateful for them. And we've been collaborating with so many amazing entities from the private sector, governmental sector, and NGOs. Why do we do this? We believe that millions of children with intellectual or developmental disabilities can have a meaningful life when they grow up if their parents have the keys to unlock their future. And in 2018, we were so privileged and honored to meet Her Majesty Queen Rania Al Abdullah, Queen of Jordan, to tell her more about Habaybna after launching Habaybna. And we're so happy if anyone else would love to join our journey and to make an impact.